In this training, we're going to cover one of my favorite tools called Thruuu, and you can get access to a free account for this. And then if you want, additional credits, you can purchase them. But I think it gives you 10 credits a month for free. So we're going to just type in a topic. Let's go with, how about make money blogging, for example. I'm going to have it go for US, Google, English, and 100 results per page. I'll do desktop, and I'll include the page performance because that may be useful information for me. So I'm going to have it scrape the search engine results. So it's going to run through. This could take up to a couple minutes, but it's going to grab I think it's the top 100 results from Google. It's going to grab like the titles, the header tags, the links to everything. It's going to grab all sorts of content and put it into a nice spreadsheet that I can look at, and then I could use that information as a great outline to combine with conversion.ai to write an article of my own based off of what is already doing well, what people are looking for online with this tool. It's also, if memory serves, will also grab some of the questions that people ask as well. So that's a good thing to cover in your articles as well, because it's going to grab some of those frequently asked questions that people are looking for related to your topic. So it's almost done grabbing this information, and hopefully this will load up here real soon, and then I'll be able to open this up and just share with you how this will work. So we are still waiting. May have to pause this and see what's going on, but it's grabbing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause, and I'll come back once it has finished. And we're back here. So it grabbed, there were almost 63 million results. The average article is 4,770 words. The longest one was 18,000, shortest was 924. It's got a 47 page rank. 100 was the best, 23 was the lowest. It's got this performance score. There was a featured snippet, and on page FAQ it was able to grab some images. The last thing was updated 6 hours ago, and a speed score. Now I can look at these informations like here. Here is grabbing, this is a featured snippet one. It's even grabbed the like a screenshot, it looks like, or I think the image that goes with, I think the featured image is what it grabbed. It grabbed some of the questions that people are asking. So I've got some of this information. It shows me the URL and the meta description where it ranks. All of that is on there. Now I can look at the titles. So like here's all the titles that people used. You can see which things are most frequently talked about. So that would be some topics to cover. Let's look at the H1 tags. So here's your H1 tags. Here's the top things people are talking about there. Let's look at the H2s. So here's your H2s that are very common as well. Let's look at description. So these are the descriptions and also what's talked about in those descriptions. I think if I guess I can't click on those. I was thinking I could. Let's do related search. So here's some other things that people are searching for. Here's some questions that people ask. Here's some of the top videos. Here's the performance score of things. So you can focus on improving your how fast your site loads, and that is a ranking factor. So let's grab an Excel file of all this information. It should let me download that. So downloading that, I'm going to open that up. I just want to show you just how easy it is to access all this information. So you can just copy and paste it into Jarvis if you want. All right, so kind of the same thing as before. You got your overview, gives you a little more detail about different stuff, even tells you what kind of schema they're using. All sorts of kind of nerdy SEO stuff is in here. You got your search engine performance. That's also a bunch of nerdy stuff. Here's your titles. Here's your headlines. And here's your headlines for individual articles. I probably shouldn't have done that so big, but basically, like, those ones are all on the same one, so you could make your own post based off of what someone's doing. So let me show you an example here. I'm going to do a filter, and let's go for a URL. I'll just do this one. I don't know what they covered, but they covered, well, that's not the best example. Let me try to give you a better example. Here we go. Like this one, covered a few things, so there might be some use there. Heading 3 tags could be very useful. I've found these to be quite good. So let's go with the smart blogger. So, for instance, this one broke down a bunch of different ideas, even some questions. Those are, you could write individual topics on each one of those, or that could really guide Jarvis to create content based off that. Here's the frequently asked questions, and you also get the answer, so you could have Jarvis rewrite that answer. Here's popular links that are being shared with this content. More questions. This is some more organic research results. I think it's just the further down the page, which isn't as useful. Like page 2, 3, and 4, and 5, it looks like, are also included in this export. So I would focus more on the page 1 and really pay attention to the heading 1, 2, and 3 tags, especially for individual sites that you like. This is a quick way to grab that content, and then you could run it into Jarvis and have Jarvis write your article for you. So I hope you found that information useful. Let me know in the comments below how this is helping you grow your business.